Hi there, how are you? Welcome back to M Talks. Let's move on with money works. Before we go on to investments, actual investments, and what opportunities are there, we have to do a step, which is we have to identify how to create fund for this investment. We have to do one more thing. We have to know how money in terms of value is eroding for us personally. So, see, these two things are important before you start looking at investment options. Why? First of all, you need fund to invest. You need to have a sizable component or a sizable amount of money to start investing. Second is for you to look at what is the best suited investment for you. You need to know how much basically you have to cover in terms of growth, money growth, so that your value erosion is taken care of. For this, what we need to do is expense management. I know it sounds dull and dreary and boring, but believe me, large corporations, every organization does it. This is for them to maximize profit. But for us, we are going to do it for the two reasons that I mentioned. And unless we do this, we will not be able to create a fund, or we will not be able to identify the right investment opportunity for us. So for this activity, I'm going to introduce a simple tool. This tool has many uses. It's used for productivity, time planning, and so on and so forth, but I am going to use it for this particular activity. I'm going to call it the 4-quadrant planning tool. Basically what it does is very simple: putting all your expenses into 4 quadrants. The 4 quadrants are divided like this. First quadrant, top priority, most urgent expense, most important expense. Second is high priority, most important but not urgent. Third is low priority, most urgent, at least perceived to be most urgent, but if you analyze it, it's not very important. And the fourth quadrant, absolutely zero priority, not urgent, not important. So what you need to do is all the expenses that you incur, put them under into these 4 quadrants, under these 4 categories. And I am not going to do it for you. Like I mentioned, how to categorize or prioritize our expenses is something only known to us, because you know in your mind which is important for you, which is urgent for you, and to plan it that way is something nobody else can do for us. So I'm going to give you one example per quadrant, and I would appreciate if you could give your inputs in terms of what you think is relevant for those quadrants for you. Put them in the comment below so that I know that whatever we are talking about has reached effectively. So first quadrant, top priority, most important, most urgent. I would say sustenance expenses, mainly food. We all need to eat to sustain ourselves. So that is an expense we cannot avoid, should not avoid, and cannot be postponed as well. Okay. Second quadrant, I would say holiday expense. I think it's very important for everybody to take a holiday because it helps us relax, rejuvenate, and come back with a lot more inspiration to go on about our lives. So, but the thing is, it may not be very urgent because you can schedule it based on your work. What should I say? Your planned work situations. Third quadrant. This is important. These items here are perceived to be urgent because you see these are things that are thrusted on you, or induced expenses as I call them, where some site talks about, okay, there is an offer, expires within the next 1 week, expires within the next 1 month, 70% off, 80% off. You may not even need the item, but there is a perception that's created that's very urgent. You have to look at it seriously. But if you analyze them, you may not even need them. I'm going to put one item there, which is, let us say, an asset purchase. You want a a higher resolution television or a more recent version of a mobile phone. The fourth one is not important, not urgent. You really don't have to think about it. But I am sure there are a lot of expenses that we incur which fall under this category. I can think of one thing for myself: entertaining people. I know we have to do it sometimes, it becomes mandatory and it's like a part of, society's call and blah, 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 blah. But it is something which is of no value to us. I mean, this is my perception. Again, like I said, these are things which you have to figure out based on how you work your life. So once you do these things, once you categorize your expenses into these four quadrants, then you know how much of money actually you can save from what you earn. How much of it can be pushed to later, maybe later down the year, maybe even to next year, and so on and so forth. And then that particular amount which you think you can save should go back to the first quadrant as top priority. Most urgent, most important. It should go back there so that you budget for it every month, month on month. Second thing, you look at the top quadrant, right? The top priority quadrant. You know the expenses which you really absolutely have to incur. You can track it either on a month on month or quarter by quarter basis or half yearly or annually to see how much it is increasing by as compared to the previous month or the previous quarter or the previous half year or previous year. Then you know how much value erosion is happening for that particular most important category. So then you know what investment you have to look at, because you know how much you have to get from that particular investment to cover this erosion. You see, I hope you understood these 2 points. And that's the only objective in this session, to make you aware of these 2 aspects. I hope I have been able to articulate this reasonably well or effectively. Please do give your comments on these items so that I can, if need be, make it a little more, how should I say, I can elaborate on it more or little more impactful. I'm going to stop here with this because this is something where there isn't much talking that needs to be done. There is a lot more work that you have to do from your end. And please do, like I said, write in to me if you need more inputs. I'll be very happy to help you there. So thank you for listening to me. Thanks for your time. Stay happy, stay healthy. Bye for now.